and the NFL wants it now for free. So what happened is they own a vintage store in Knoxville. They stumbled upon the sweater that Vince Lombardi owned when he was coach at West Point, and they found out that at auction it could go for $20,000. They bought it for 58 cents. They contact the NFL. Yeah, and the NFL goes, "Oh, why don't you just donate it?"
What? Come on. The NFL has plenty of money. Were they prying for money?
What was that?
Were they prying for money? I mean, were these people trying to...
They just thought, they thought the NFL at least would make some kind of normal offer on the store, being like, well, this is what we really want, not to be donate it if it's worth $20,000.
Yeah.
They're not going to donate it. That's ridiculous. They own a tiny vintage store. Come on.
All right, that's interesting, though. You always hear about, hey, I went to my grandma's attic and found, a Honus Wagner card worth $100,000. I mean, this is kind of along those same lines. So how much is this worth?
$20,000.
Wow. That's a nice find. Congratulations. Happy Valentine's Day to this couple that found this.
As long as they don't donate it.
Come on, NFL. That is a little ridiculous, though. It's worth $20,000. And
it's not like the execs don't have the money.
Yeah. Good. Interesting. I like that story. What's next?
All right, we've got 2 Gronk stories today, but we'll split them up. So, because Gronkowski is a very humorous man in the offseason, apparently. Mm-hmm. Gronkowski played dodgeball at a minor league hockey game. So apparently he's been going to these minor league hockey games lately. I'm not really sure why, but he really enjoys himself. And he decided to play dodgeball with kids on the ice at intermission.
What's wrong?
And he didn't win.
What's wrong with that, though? I love this. That's why we love this.
No, I'm saying I love it. It's so random.
It is.
Can you imagine getting hit by a ball thrown by Gronk if you're a kid?
You know what? Gronk, though, let the kids win. This is all part of his PR people telling him, get on the hockey. Actually not. It's just Gronk being he's just a little kid at heart. Let's be honest.
He's a big frat boy. That's what he is at heart, and he loves the silly little things.
Wow. I'm glad he didn't hurt anybody with a puck, though, with his strength.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, thank you. Then fine. We'll go straight into the other Gronk story about throwing a puck into the crowd at a hockey game.
What?
Fine. Yes. He spiked a puck at another hockey game into the crowd. He probably killed 4 people. I mean, come on. Can you imagine being on the other side? He probably did a spoon and had a different glass. I don't know, but he threw it into the crowd. He spiked it into the crowd.
Oh, Gronk being Gronk. What do we got next? I love it. We got to get Gronk is our new guy on the buzz. I mean, he's always lately he has been a mainstay of the program.
It really is. Okay, so Michigan has a great fight song. I love my Trojan fight song, but they have a great fight song in college football. But there's this group of Michigan students called Hail and Unite. They're trying to get university funding to create an alternate modern one, sung by Eminem.
What?
And they're trying to get the school to actually donate to do it. And they're saying they don't have lyrics, they don't have a tune. All they say is the organization's aim is to involve big names in the music business and the university alumni to contribute to the song. And all he says is, this project is meant to be, number one, extremely unique. Now, it's going to be an extreme failure. You can't do that to a fight song.
They just need to stay in class. Because they don't sound that smart.
Go graduate, kids. Get your degrees. Do something.
Yeah,
just don't do this.
There's some things that are just traditional, like fight songs. Leave them
alone.
I love it. Modern. We want modern. Everybody go get a modern fight song. It's got to be rap, hip hop. It's got to be
EDM,
it's got to be R&B, rock. It's got to be crossover country, folks.
It's so awful. I don't even know what else to say. Okay, and so we're gonna go on. There's actually another hockey story because this hockey story is awesome. Because I used to play hockey, and this is great. So a junior hockey player, he scored a lacrosse style goal from behind the net. He hooked it in from behind. And the only other person to ever do that was from the Michigan's Mike Legg in the 96 NCAA tournament. And this was a junior hockey player, the under-14 team that did this.
Wow.
Yeah, in Western New York.
Of course you love stories out of Western New York.
No, I don't care about Western New York. I just care about New York. Hello.
All right, quick, next story. What do we got?
Okay, we got 2 more. So we have a student at Bryan College here in Los Angeles. He had 30 seconds to make a layup, a free throw, a three-pointer, and a half-court shot to win $10,000 in tuition. Now, here's what's great. He did this with a broken finger and pulled it off. He literally did the whole thing pretty much with one hand in 30 seconds.
What did he win?
$10,000 in tuition he won.
That's cool, right? That's big news. I mean, that helps, depending on where you attend.
What? Good for him. He got every shot right off the bat with one hand.
Hopefully, college coach saw him and said, hey, you still have some eligibility we can use up.
Hey, man, can you get a scholarship? That would save him even more tuition.
That's not a fluke. I mean, that's not a fluke, is it? Do you
I
chalk
don't know,
that as...
Half those shots should not have gone in. They bounced off the rim awkwardly. I don't know how the heck they went in.
Okay, so it was a fluke?
I must have been. I mean, good for him. I don't know. It didn't look very smooth.
Wow. All right,
but he did it.
Final story, and then we got to save some time for some Buzz Time trivia.
All right, here we go. A Turkish guy tried to smuggle an entire case of beer into a soccer match and failed miserably. I mean, he didn't just try to put a few bottles in his pants or, tape the bladder of a box of wine to him. No. He tried to put the entire box in his shirt and do the pregnant look, except with a box.
That guy's my idol. What a stud. He'd already drank one case. You had to do something with the other one. Let's go to the soccer game. They won't notice.
Yeah, let me skip the flask and everything else that makes sense. Let me just do an entire case in its wrapping.
Ooh, spoken like somebody that's sneaked plenty of flasks into concerts.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm an innocent child.
That is the Buzz with the Queen Bee. Stick around. She'll stay with us. When we come back, we want your phone calls. Buzz Time Trivia, 673-9398, 673-9398. Let's get our first contestant on the line.
The 2023 class is ready to make the big decision on Basketball National Signing Day. Where will they take their talents to the next level collegiately? But first, let's flash back to where it all started.
Parents, do you have a future star? Don't miss out on the House of Hoops tryouts for Southern Utah's newest club basketball teams. 3rd through 8th grader tryouts will be March 2nd and 4th at the House of Hoops. Get the top-notch coaching from the House of Hoops team. For more info, go to uthouseofhoops.com or call 435-862-2060.
It's time to spruce up your yard this spring. Rolling Stone was out prospecting and found some Dixie Gold. It's the brand new decorative rock only found at Rolling Stone. Dixie Gold is a multicolored sandstone on sale with low introductory prices for landscapers and homeowners. Rolling Stone has a huge selection of boulders, including the new Cinnamon and Anasazi boulders. Don't forget your flagstone. Rolling Stone, just look for the Little Rock House on Sunset Boulevard.
Landscape with Rolling Stone.
Soon to be one of the single-name wonders like Madonna, Magic, and Dolly. Devon on Sports Radio 106.1 ESPN.
Welcome back. Final installment on a Free Ticket Thursday. We've got 4 packs if you get questions correct. These are general admission tickets. Just let us know if you want them at the box office for tonight's Chaminade game or not if you win. And let's get right to it. Let's go to Bobby. Bobby, thanks for joining us. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, here's your question.
This is an NBA quiz we're doing this week. So, in which city did the Jazz play before they went to Salt Lake in 1979?
I'm sorry, you broke up on that one.
Which city did the Jazz play in before moving to Salt Lake?
If you think about it, it actually makes sense.
Think Jazz. What city resembles Jazz? Everybody's yelling at their radio right now, Bobby.
I know, they totally are right now.
New Orleans.
There you go. Oh,
Yeah,
my gosh. You either got a great Google and 4 Gs or you finally got it. Hey,
No, we Googled it.
Bobby, do you want to go to the game tonight?
I can't go tonight. I'm taking my son to go eat right now.
Okay, we'll just leave him here at the station, and you can go to either Saturday night game or Monday night's game, okay? They're general mission.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, Bobby is a winner. It took him a while, Rachel. I was getting nervous for him. 673-9398. I know everybody out there listening was yelling, New Orleans, but Bobby came through in the clutch. Let's get our next contestant locked in. What's your name?
Brett,
here's your question.
Who was called Hondo? Should I do multiple choice or not, Devin?
Sure.
Okay, Kevin McHale, Jeff Hornacek, Earl Monroe, John Havlicek.
Monroe.
Incorrect. John Havlicek.
Oh, no.
Havlicek was called Hondo. Thanks for the phone call. He's like, oh no, I guessed wrong.
Oh, no.
673-9398. Got a couple more Buzz Time trivia contestants to get to. Let's go back to the phone lines. How you doing?
Good.
Here's your question. What's your name?
Daryl.
Dale. Okay, Dale, here we go.
All right. Who had the nickname Dr. Duncanstein? Daryl Griffith, Elvin Hayes.
Julius Irving.
What was that?
Go ahead.
He said Julius Irving.
Oh, it wasn't. It was
Incorrect. It's
Daryl Griffith.
It was Daryl Griffith, and you jumped the gun. Oh, my gosh. Dale.
This is why you don't jump the gun.
Begging for multiple choice, and he didn't even listen to the end of the question.
What he guessed wasn't even going to be part of the multiple choice. Fail, dude, fail.
That's all right. We still love you, Dale. Back to the phone lines. What's your name?
Chris.
Warm it up, Chris.
I'm about to, man.
All right, here we go.
Which of these players was a first-round draft pick? Alvin Williams, Ryan Russell, Jeff Hornacek, or Tyrone Lue?
Can you please repeat the questions?
Yes, please.
Which of these players was a first-round draft pick? Alvin Williams, Ryan Russell, Jeff Hornacek, or Tyrone Lue?
Little Tyrone Lue.
Let's go with Horny.
Incorrect. Devin actually gave you the answer.
Tyrone Lue. Little Tyrone Lue. Thanks for the call, Chris. I was trying to warm it up. Because he's my miggity Mac daddy.
Bad job, Devin. Bad.
Back to the phone lines we go. Our next contestant, what's your name?
Sterling,
here's your question.
Which player had the highest salary in the 90 to 91 season? Patrick Ewing, Charles Barkley, Hakeem Olajuwon, or Hot Rod Williams?
Oh, man. What was the first name you said?
Patrick Ewing.
Him or Barkley. I'll say Ewing.
Correct.
Yes! I was thinking Ewing. Sterling, 4-pack of tickets. Can you go tonight?
No.
Okay, then come pick them up at the station either Friday or Monday, and you can go to one of the next 2 games. All right, bud?
All right, thank you.
All right, 4-pack for you. All right.
No one can go so last minute as tonight. Come on now.
Dude, this is a last-minute town. You live in St. George. You know this. Nobody decides what they're doing until they go do it. Let's go back to the phone
LA
lines.
is the same way, whatever.
Who's this?
Jimbo.
Here we go.
Which of these players made more than 25,000 points in his career? Elgin Baylor, Alex English, Larry Bird, Robert Parrish.
Elgin Baylor.
Bird.
Who did? Nope, incorrect. Alex English.
Alex English would have been my next guess. Did you say Bird?
Yeah, Larry Bird was one of the questions, one of the options, but he said Bird.
That was kind of the one I would have guessed too. That was
good guess.
Yeah, but I know you too well. I should have known. You wouldn't go with the logical, easy guy.
All
right, back to
I am the queen bee.
Back with the final contestant, Buzz Type Trivia. What's your name?
Daryl.
Yep. Okay, here you go.
Which of these players blocked less than 2,750 shots, excluding all seasons after the 2000-2001 season?
Holy Hannah, say that again.
All right, which of these players blocked less than 2,750 shots, excluding 2000 and on? So it has to be before the year 2000.
Okay, so you're going to give me a bunch of big men, I hope.
Yes.
Okay.
David Robinson, Mark Eaton, Hakeem Olajuwon, or Patrick Ewing?
Olajuwon.
Ewing.
David Robinson.
He wasn't even a choice. I didn't hear him. You got to say the Admiral.
I can't give that away. Give him a nickname and it helps. No.
That's all the time we have until next Thursday for The Buzz. Thank you, Queen Bee.
Have a good night, Devin.